Incoming transmission.
Okay, let's start. Welcome to all comrades and commanders around the world to a special report from this year's Unified Red Alert Anniversary event. Okay, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Geno, your host for today, and I'm just your average community guy. Nothing things. Not until today! So before I start, I would like to thank to all CNC fan communities around the world who collaborated in this special event of this month of November. From communities from CNC community, CNC.net, No Life Studios, hi Zeke, CNC series from our Russian community, CNC Saga France, CNC Saga Germany, Project Perfect Mod with the community leader, Banshee, reigning from Brazil, hi Banshee, YRTS Map Factory Discord server, Command & Conquer Mod Haven from our good friend Curviter, who hails from the Russian community as well. Also the developer of Phobos, hi Curbs. OpenRA, Use Avenge Discord server, GameReplace.org, CNC Online, Command & Conquer Online, W3D Hub, the Redler Chinese communities, Philippines, and more. So to our official streamers, Decaution, Danny Danku, Mark J. Fox, NF Havoc, Stream 89, and to all mods participated as follows: OpenRA Engine, the Red Alert; OpenRA Combined Arms, the Red Alert: A Path Beyond; War Location Global Crisis. Next, I like this one. The Just another very imbalanced mod. So very fun mod. Yeah, you should try this. It's very crazy mod idea. So Chrono Divide, Final War, Blue Alert, Red Alert 20XX, Mental Omega, Rise of the East, New War versus INI, Reloaded, D-Day, Apocalypse Rising, General's Evolution, Uprising Reborn, Romanov's Vengeance, Extreme Story, Fantasy Adventure, and Robot Storm X. I would like to thank the people for hosting collaboration for this video. So I leave their description anywhere in this. Click like, subscribe button for you to not miss any of their content in their channel or page to where this will be posted. Don't forget to share this as well. And to you comrades who play and support the Red Alert community for almost 2 decades, thank you very much. From us fans to fans, this event will not be possible without you. Going back, sorry for that long intro. Back to the program. Okay, it's time for the Red Seat. Today is very special as I interview one of the most iconic personality in the Red Alert universe. By the way, this seat is not red. It's green. No, I mean the red seat is for our guest. First time in history, yeah. It's very exciting right now. My heart's pounding. So as with all the craziness that is happening in the world, but we're still here, comrades. So to all comrades out there, stay healthy. Originally this was just a random crazy idea, so like, hey, how about we invite the lieutenants for an interview? And then boom, we never saw this coming, and then we now finally have them here in the week 1 of our revolution. So Red Revolution, technically red, but we are painting it blue today. So now comrades, I understand, but the premiere asks just for this day. We have a ceasefire, so don't get angry with it. Okay, so going back, our special guest for our today's episode, who are starred in many films and TV series such as Termination Man, Star Trek Voyager, and Nutty Professor. So, as we welcome her, comrades, commanders, entering the blue corner, the lovely Allied Communications Officer, Lieutenant Eva.
Hello everyone, my name is Athena Massey and I play Lieutenant Eva Lee in Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 and its expansion pack, Yuri's Revenge. First of all, I want to say that this was originally supposed to be a Zoom interview, but unfortunately due to technical difficulties, I'm told that I have to record my parts. A little panic for me. As you know, I'm an actress. I'm usually just doing my part as an actor, and I've never been in charge of filming, lighting, editing, sound, just everything that goes into this. So please be very, very kind. I'm not going to look as great or probably sound as great as I would if other people were in charge of this, or of course, if it were just a simple Zoom. So don't be hard on me, but let me try to get all of this out to you guys just as soon as possible, because I know you've got a really big and fun-filled event coming from November 10th through the 30th, and I am so happy to be a part of this with everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Athena, for accepting our invite for today's event, despite of technical difficulties. So, Athena, before we start with all the questions we have for you, we would like to greet you a happiest birthday this November, November 10, to all commanders out there. It's Athena's birthday. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Geno. That is so very sweet of you.
What a great day to kick off this event.
Yes, it is. And so to celebrate Red Alert's anniversary and my birthday,
You prepared the cake.
I thought we would, make a little wish together.
Okay.
What do you say? Maybe a Red Alert 4? I'll let you choose whatever you want and let you make
Red
mine.
Alert
Ready?
4.
And remember, we can't share our wish or else it won't come true.
Lieutenant, let's get started. So, first question, history. So, when did you start your acting career in Westwood Studios?
Well, first I was cast as a Kodiak pilot named Brink in Tiberian Sun, and that was a lot of fun to work with Westwood Studios. And after that, they offered me the role of Lieutenant Eva Lee in Red Alert 2, so was more than happy to come back and do that. And then the sprinkles on the cupcake was Yuri's Revenge, the expansion pack. So here's a little treat. Just wanted to show you guys that when I was working on Tiberian Sun, Director Joe Kukan gave me these great little action figures. Unfortunately, this one already broke out of its package, but I love these. Aren't they adorable? I'm sure a lot of you guys probably have these, but never been out of its package yet. And I'm sure none of you guys need this to play the games, of course, but he gave me that as well. And this has never been played. I actually just opened it for the first time, I think. I only opened this part, but the box itself has never even been opened, so this is my private one. And I cherish this because there are a lot of great memories working on all of these, Tiberian Sun, Red Alert 2, and the expansion pack. So just a little something that I keep in my office to remind me of my fun Westwood days and just my fun time being Lieutenant Eva Lee. So, all military and like.
Yeah, you really enjoy militarily stuff, but how was the experience on acting for Westwood Studios on those game titles, comparing it side by side?
Well, each project was a bit different. Working on Tiberian Sun was the normal situation that an actor has when you show up on, you're on set in a studio. There was an actual physical set, and I got to work with actors, with Michael Biehn and with Chris Iyer. So that was a nice experience. When I came back to work on Red Alert 2, that was quite different. I was really surprised. It was my very first time working with the teleprompter. And when I was told to deliver my lines straight into camera, I was like, what? Because normally on set, you avoid making eye contact with the camera. Of course, all your lines are given, off camera to the other actors that you're working with. And there's this energy because it's a give and take when actors get to work together synergistically. And on Tiberian Sun, on Red Alert 2, that wasn't the case because it was just me talking into a teleprompter straight into the camera lens. And I didn't have a set. There was a keyboard for me, so I got to, tinker around on that. But everything was green screen. It was just the green screen behind me. And director Joe Kukan would just kind of explain to me what was going to be to my right and my left and kind of what this virtual world was. And because I'm not a gamer and I wasn't familiar with, with this series or with any games actually, it was kind of hard for me to wrap my head around that. And when I came back for the expansion pack, then that was kind of like both experiences combined. Some of it was green screen. I even had a couple of scenes with Carrie Wurr and the one on the helicopter, and then there was one in some sort of vehicle thing. I'm not quite sure what it was because, again, that I think was all CGI. But I had that. And then, again, straight into camera with the teleprompter. So it was a combination. So that was kind of nice. It was a nice way of wrapping it all up. Here is a treat that I thought you guys might enjoy. I'm sure you recognize this necklace and this chiffon flowy dress from the reveal scene in Yuri's Revenge. So it had this beautiful slit that, as you recall, was flowing through the wind. There's a cream layer, a blue layer, and then a lavender layer. So it was very sheer and flowy. That was a bit of a surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, so in acting within scenes for Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge, you have to tell the instruction or the story for the commander who is non-present in the set as a part of the plot in the game for it to proceed. So how hard was it?
I wouldn't really say that it was hard. Prior to this, I had only worked on one CD-ROM interactive before, and that was called Quarterback Attack. So naturally, you can assume it was a football game, and that starred Mike Ditka. So I think working on this type of a job, it just took a little bit of a mental shift to just adjust to the fact that it was dialogue straight into camera with the teleprompter and no actors on set, like I said, or very few. Like I mentioned, I had just had the two brief scenes with Carrie Wurr, who plays Special Agent Tanya Adams, I believe her last name was. And there was one other scene. It was I think we were in a bunker or something. It was like a military scene where I had a map on the wall, and I think there was a couple of army guys, a couple of extras. So I had the feeling that I was with actors, even though, again, it was still all direct to camera.
Yeah, when filming for the game, how long or days did it take? Did you had one take or many?
I don't really recall how many days that I worked on set. I do know that it was definitely a much more relaxing environment being on this set. We were able to work through so many more pages, work at a much faster pace, and cover a lot more scenes because everything just went. It was nice. It was good to just work through the material really quickly. So it actually wasn't so difficult once I kind of got the hang of it.
Wow, you've become more versatile with all the acting and a lot of stuff. And speaking of stuff, this one is interesting question. A lot of fans ask this: how tedious was the voiceovers? You almost recorded 200 lines at least, from announcing, briefing, and warning the commander. Are those one-shot recording, or did you have any retakes?
No, that wasn't tedious at all. The voiceover was really just pretty straightforward. I just sat on my stool or chair and just went through all the lines. Of course, Joe and I discussed things. Sometimes, I might take one or two different takes to just, give a couple of different deliveries. And, he'd give me some notes. But really, it went fast. It went fast and smooth. So I really, really enjoyed it. Would love to do more work like that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of training, and your voice is so fluent. Did you also attend any voice acting school with that before?
Oh, thank you for the compliment. Actually, I have not had formal voiceover training. I've never gone to a voiceover school. I've just always been very particular about pronunciation. Definitely making sure that I'm pronouncing my syllables, that I'm using correct grammar. Of course, I'm not perfect. I can always improve, but I've always been, I would say, well-spoken. And I will say, though, that just this month, I started taking some voiceover lab classes through the SAG-AFTRA Foundation, and that's been really fun. So I'm enjoying all the information that I'm getting, and I want to start really setting myself up to go out on a lot more voiceover jobs. So, sorry, I'm getting a little dry right now. I'll have to get a little drink of water. But I did just hire a voice coach. So I'm going to start working with her next week. I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned. A lot more voiceover will be in my future.
Yeah, we will surely wait for your voice acting in your future projects, as your voice is very iconic in the world who played Red Alert 2. So when someone played a piece of your announcer lines, like, or even with Aleksandra's, like establishing battlefield control or battle control terminated or new construction options, people like having an eargasm. I don't know if it's the right term, but eargasm. Like, hey, I know that's from Red Alert 2. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel quite flattered. It's nice to know that you are savoring every word that crosses my lips, Commander.
Yeah, everyone will savor it, and it brings nostalgia when you hear it. Or see someone else like Joe Kukan, who played Kane in Tiberium Universe. So, can you describe Joe Kukan? How did he handle the production during filming? And not just in filming, as well as you said before, he also directed during voice acting.
Oh, Joe is amazing. It's always a treat to work with a director that is also an actor or at least has some acting experience. The communication and the energy was just so spot on. Actually, I might have had a little crush on it.
Whoa! Okay. Peace through power! Anyways, sorry for that. I was so excited and it was so much fun. Okay, going back after Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 to this date, what's next for Athena Massey and anything that you're pursuing lately in your career or in life?
Well, in addition to pursuing voiceover and on-camera work, I have a health and wellness business. And with that, I help others take their skincare and nutrition to the next level. And I just help to inspire them to be their best selves.
That was very inspiring. And so, before we end this, we will have to do a fast talk. A quick rundown of questions, just a one-liner answers. Nothing more, you can explain it if you want.
Sounds good. Bring it on.
Okay, then let's start. Commander or Comrade General?
Really?
Allied Forces or Soviet Union?
Okay, I don't even need to answer that one, Commander.
Favorite color?
Blue, of course.
Favorite food?
Most anything that is organic, whole foods, plant-based, I love. And I am always open to trying food from all different ethnicities.
Favorite mobile phone app?
YouTube. Definitely is my favorite. I learned so much on that app.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas. Absolutely love Christmas.
Motto in life?
The magic happens outside of your comfort zone.
Guiltiest pleasure?
Oh, cafe lattes.
What's your hidden talent?
My hidden talent would be singing. Yeah, I don't think anybody knows about that.
When are you most beautiful?
When I have a golden tan, I'm wearing a hot pink bikini, lying on a tropical beach, sipping chilled mojitos. Yeah, I'd say that's when I'm most beautiful.
What annoys you?
People that are fake, rude, and or pretentious. That definitely is annoying.
Favorite expression?
Oh, you can get more with a kind word and a gun than you can with a kind word. That's just my humor. Don't get into the whole gun thing.
Biggest fear?
Oh, my biggest fear? That would be not having enough time to accomplish all of the things that I want to learn and achieve in this lifetime.
Cutest part of your face?
I think either my eyes or my smile would be my most beautiful feature.
Bravest thing that you ever done?
Oh, the bravest thing, that would be leaving a very toxic and unhealthy relationship and having to start all over.
Your greatest achievement?
Raising my incredibly amazing teenage daughters.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Creative, passionate, warrior.
Wow, that was very inspiring for you to share it all of us. So on behalf of the CNC community, thank you very much, Athena Massey, for it's been a pleasure for guesting with us today's event. And again, happy birthday.
Oh, Geno, thank you again so much for the birthday wishes and a big thank you for having me as your guest. I really appreciate it, and I've had a great time with you.
So if you have a latest project or gig you have to share, so you can plug it here. Also your official social media handlers.
Let's see, my latest. Well, my health and wellness website is athenamassey.arbonne.com. And for social media, you can find me on Twitter at Ms. That's MS Athena Massey. So Ms. Athena Massey. And for Facebook and Instagram, it is at Athena Massey Official. So please, I encourage you all to like, follow, and share your comments. I would love to hear from you guys. It really is important to me to hear from fans, because without you as actors, we wouldn't have the work that we have. So definitely appreciate all of you guys and all of your devotion.
Okay then, this is it, comrades. The red seat, or rather the blue seat, with the Lieutenant Eva signing off.
So that was a blast.
Yeah, what a blast for today's kickoff. And I'm your host, Geno. Before we sign off, I would like you to do the honors, Lieutenant.
Thank you so much. Commanders, until next time, battle control terminated.